Hello everyone, myself Sonam teacher. I am going to teach you for class 7th supplementary readers. This is a second book of your syllabus as we talked in a first episode, that is supplementary readers in English. So from this textbook we are going to see the first lesson, which is named as the tiny teacher. As you know, who is teacher? Yes, who teaches you. Correct? Who teach you the good things? What are the bad things? They make you aware about that. But here we are talking about a tiny teacher. Who is the tiny teacher? Yes, that you will come to know later. But before that, tell me, as you celebrated Guru Purnima before few days, yes? So during that, celebrating that day, what you did? Yes, you greet your parents, grandparents, your teachers and some other else people to whom you are feeling as a teacher. Why? Because you are learning something from each and every person of your life. Correct? So we cannot say teacher means the person who is teaching in the school only. Okay? Might be the person who is in your life, in your daily life, like your parents, friends, but sometimes we learn from the animals also. Yes. So in this lesson we are going to see that who is your teacher? The small creature, that is an ant. Yes, a small insect, ant, who is going to be your tiny teacher. So the lesson number first from supplementary reader in English for class 7, that is the tiny teacher. Though so very small, the ant is unbelievably intelligent and hardworking. Among the various kinds, the commonest ant is black or red. Ants live in comfortable homes called anthills. See, we are going to see in detail about those points in the first session of this topic. Name the smallest insect you have seen and the wisest. You have seen many insects around you, yes, like housefly, green flies, honeybee, ants, etc. So we are talking about ants. When we talk about ants, as we know, commonly the red and black color ants are found in India. Yes, other few types of ants also are there, but commonly mostly visible are the both colors. And the wisest one, wisest, what is wisest? Yes, the clever one, who is having the knowledge of understanding and judgment, who can give the proper judgment by thinking. That person or animal will be known as wisest. Is it the fly? To whom about I am talking? No, it isn't. Is it the mosquito? No, not the mosquito. Then it must be the worm. No, none of these. I am not talking about a fly, not talking about a mosquito, not talking about a worm, but the commonest, the smallest, but the wisest insect. The story of an ant's life sounds almost untrue. What is untrue? The remarkable truth, that is untrue. But the people have kept ants as pets and have watched their daily behavior closely. Day by day when you are growing, that time you observe the different insect. So you observe ants also. Yes, when you observe the ant, you will find out that ants are always walking in queue. Yes, a line is very proper. They are always found in colonies. What is colony? Yes, the group of animals or the insect togetherly living, it is known as colony. So ants are living in colonies, but they are not wandering as here and there. They are always in a queue, they are always in a line, and they are helpful to each other. The story of ants' life sound almost untrue, but the people kept ants as pets and have watched their daily behavior closely. So, we know a number of facts about this tiny, hardworking and intelligent creature. Okay. How we come to know about those insects? Yes, by observing closely to them. As we know that we are keeping so many different animals as pet animals, like a dog or a parrot or fish. Yes, some are like to keep the animals like domestic animals like cow, goats. But as we talk about those pet animals, some of them are helpful to us and some of them are just for the entertainment or just for company we are keeping them at home. So, what about the ants? An ant uses its feelers or antennae to talk to other ants but passing messages through them. Okay, as someone comes at your home, what you are doing? Yes, first you ask them how he is or she is, or you greet good morning, good afternoon, good evening or hello. Yes, that is known as to wish or greet someone. Same way, the ants are also used to make or talk with each other, or they wish each other when they are meet each other, or they are sending the message, passing the message with the help of feelers. As we are having mouth and a tongue to talk, these insects are having, yes, feelers or antennae. Okay, feelers and antennae are the plural words. Both are plural words and these are synonyms of each other. So, antennae, because they are having two, each insect is having two antennae, so that it is known as antennae. Singular word is antenna and plural is antennae, and they use the feelers or the antennae to talk with each other. We watch a row of ants moving up or down the wall. Each ant greets all the other coming from the opposite direction by touching their feelers. See, when they meet each other, during they are moving in the line, what they did? Yes, what they are doing? They are touching their antennae or feelers to each other and they are greeting and talking with each other. Also, they passes the messages through the antennae. As someone comes to you, you are talking and sending the messages or spreading the message by talking with the person. Same way, ants are talking with the help of antennae or feelers. There are many kinds of ants. Yes, as we talk about the various types of animals or kinds of animals, same way the ants are also different kinds. Kinds means different types. Yes. The commonest among them are the black or red ones, which we observe in our daily life or surrounding area. We have seen them since we are children, but haven't paid enough attention to them. Where do they live? Yes, we are not giving that much attention where those insects are living, what they are doing or what is their lifestyle. In their comfortable homes called nests, yes, they are living in their comfortable homes, nest or anthills, what is known as anthills. Each has hundreds of little rooms and passages. In some of these rooms, the queen ants lay the eggs. Others are nurseries for the young ones called grubs. Workers have their own quarters or reserve quarters. See, there are different kinds of ants, commonly black and red ones. Some other ants which are having the wings, pair of wings in a particular season. We have seen them since we were children. Okay, we have seen the ants from our childhood to the adult, or as you are too small, from that moment you are watching those insects, but we are not thinking much more about those insects. Yes, we are just making them keep out of our house, or we don't want they should wander in our kitchen. But we are not going in detail that where they are living, what is the name of their house, Yes, we are living in the home. We are saying it is my house, sweet house or home, but we not think about the ant where they live. They are living in a comfortable home or house that is known as anthills. Okay, the name of house of ants is anthill. Anthills means the house which is made by the soil and where not only the ants but other few insects also living, which are helpful to the ants. As in our home, we are not living only the human beings. Yes, as we are having the pet animals with us to stay at our home, same way the ants are having some other insect in their anthills to live, and those are helpful to them. As the dog is helpful to us to give the company or to guard our house. Yes, the cat is helpful to us to catch the mouse, yes, or mice in our house, and it is also give the company to us. These, as we know, in our house we are having different rooms as the living room, bedroom or the drawing room, kitchen room. Yes, same way the ants are having the thousands of rooms in their one house or anthill. Yes, thousands of rooms and passages. Now you can imagine, if we will talk about our house, automatically the picture will come in front of your eyes. Yes, how is my bedroom, how is my living room and kitchen, all these things. But when we are talking about the ants and their house, you can imagine the ants are the smallest one insect. Yes, so how much big their house is, and in that smallest house they are having thousands of rooms and passages. What are the passages? The area in front of the house is known as the passages. So they are having thousands of rooms and passages, and as we are reserved our rooms for the particular work, as the living room is for sitting to watch the television, to welcome the guest. Yes, the kitchen is for cooking the food, the bedroom is to go to sleep, or the drawing room is to keep your some other study material and all the things. Same way the ants are having reserved rooms for the different purposes. Okay, so what are the reserved rooms, how they are using the different rooms, and what are the different works of the different type of ants, that we are going to see in detail. In some of these rooms, the queen ant lays their eggs, other are nurseries for the young ones. See, they had reserved some rooms to keep only the eggs of the ants which are laid by the queen ant. All ants are not laying the eggs, only the queen ants are lay the eggs, and those eggs are kept in a particular rooms, and some other ants are there to guard those eggs. Yes. Also, some places or rooms are known as nurseries. As you come to know about the word nursery, yes, the nursery is the first group or the first stage of the small child where he goes to study. Yes, the nursery. Same way, the nursery word is come here for the ants or the smallest one, where the groups of the ants are reserved or staying. What is the groups? Yes, groups means the smallest or the first one stage of the ants, as it hatch out the egg and come out. As in science you learn about the life cycle of the insects. Yes, first it is in a form of egg, and when it is hatch and come out, that time it is known as group, and groups are like worms. The small white color worm is known as groups. So those groups are in the in group, they are in a particular rooms, those are known as nurseries. Nurseries for the young ones are called groups. Also, the workers have the reserved quarters. Okay, they are having some worker ants which are having their particular room, as we are having guest room for the guest or some quarters for the workers of our house. Same way, the ant are reserved the quarters for the workers. They spend most of their time searching for food. Who are spending their time for searching the food? Yes, the worker ants, they always do or continuously they are doing the work of searching the food, and that food they are keeping in the particular room that are the storehouses. Some rooms are served as storehouses for the food. Soldiers have the separate barricades or the barricades. No worker has even tried to live in the soldier's house. No soldier has even gone outreach searching for the food. No worker or soldier or the cleaner has ever harmed a group. So, you see, an ant's life is very peaceful. Each does its share of work intelligently and bravely, and never fights with other members of the group. See what we had read in this paragraph. They spend most of their time searching for the food. Who? The worker ants. Okay. And they are not doing others' work. What is their work? What is allocated work? To search the food and keep in the storehouse. So they are doing the continuously the same work without disturbing others' work. Some rooms serve as storehouses for the food which was collected by the worker ants. Yes, as we are having the storeroom at our home, the same way the ants are having the storehouse in their home. Soldiers have the separate rooms. Yes, the soldiers are having the separate room to live for them, and that is known as the barracks, which are also in human colonies also. Yes, the soldiers who are fighting against the enemies on the border, they are living in the barracks. So, the meaning of barracks is the building where soldiers live. Okay. No worker ever tried to live in the soldier's house. As if we talk about that, suppose you are living in a joint family, okay, with your uncle, aunt, your parents, your grandparents. So that time everyone is having their separate room. Yes. So you are not disturbing your uncle, aunt's room without their permission. You are not entering without their permission. Yes. These types of etiquettes or manners we are keeping though we are in a same house, or you just knock first and then you are entering in the room of your grandparents. Maybe they are sleeping, so you are not disturbing them. Same way, the ants are also having the different room for the different members of their house. So they are not disturbing anyone, or they are not entering their rooms without permission, or never they tried to do such things. No worker or soldier, cleaners has ever harmed a group. Group are the first stage of the ants life cycle. So the smallest babies are not harmed by anyone else. As in a house, every member of the family take care of a small baby. Yes, if you are having a younger brother or sister, you can see everyone is take care of that child with you. You also take care of them, no? Yes, same way these ants are also keeping them or keeping those groups safely in a particular area or particular room. They are known as nurseries. So you can see that ants are never harm anyone. They not interfere in others' life, and they are doing their own work. They does not like to disturb others' work also. Whatever work is allocated to them, they are doing it with a full of loyalty and without harm anyone else. So that we can say that ants' life is very peaceful life. If no one is disturbing your life, you will also feel your life is peaceful, happy. Yes, and you like to live your life very happily. Each done its share of work intelligently and bravely. Without fighting with anyone else, they are doing their own work happily. They never fight with other members of the group. Member of group means member of their family itself. So they never fight with each other and live the happy life. If take one example that you are in your house, staying in your house, and everyone is talking with each other, sharing their thinking. So during that, if someone is started to fight or someone is not like that, you are doing some work and your brother is disturbing you while doing the study, what will happen? Automatically you both will start arguing with each other, and that arguments will turn into the quarrel, and that fighting will goes to your parents. So in this way your house will not be happy house, or maybe the particular time, for at least for some time you will feel it is very hesitating life. Why those people are interfering in my study, or why they are not listening to me, and those quarrel will steal your happiness. Okay, so you cannot live happily. But instead of that, suppose everyone is doing their own work, you are also doing your own work, and additionally you are helping your parents or grandparents in the home, so you can live happily. Yes, so happy life, how can you get? Yes, if you not interfere in others' life, if you not allow anyone to interfere in your life, then there will be a happiest life or peaceful life like ants. So before going to proceed the story about the tiny teacher, about the ants, we are going to see some exercise of this particular points. Whatever we talk about ants, so I am going to ask you question regarding this, you have to answer me. So let us see the exercise. The tiny teacher, you can see on the page number 3, comprehension check 1. The first one question is, the story of an ant's life sounds almost untrue. The italicized phrase means, you have to give the meaning of this phrase. So the answer, before going to check the answer, see the first option, highly exaggerated, to remarkable to be true, not based on facts. So what is the answer? Answer is second option, that is too remarkable to be true life. The second question, complete the following sentences. First one sentence, an ant is the smallest dash dash. An ant is the smallest dash dash. The answer you will get on the page number 1, that is, ant is the smallest, wisest creature that man has seen. Answer is wisest creature that man has seen. The second one, fill in the blanks is, or the complete the sentence is, we know a number of facts about an ant's life because people have kept ants as pets and watched their daily behavior closely. What is the answer? Yes, people have kept ants as pets and watched their daily behavior closely. Those answers you can mention in your textbook where you have space to write the answer. Page number 3. The third one question, in what ways is an ant's life peaceful? How we can say the ant's life is peaceful? An answer is here. Each ant does its share of work intelligently and bravely. No ant ever fights with other members of the group. There are hundreds of rooms in each entry. Workers have reserved quarters, soldiers have separate barracks, and so on. Thus an ant's life is very peaceful. See, when you are reading this answer, you will come to know that how nicely they deal with each other as they are living like a family members. The workers are doing the work of collecting food, the soldiers are guard the groups and nurseries, and queen ant is laying the eggs. Means everyone is doing their own work, and during that time they never disturb others. They live happily together, and if there will be no any fight in your life, so you can say it is a peaceful life. Yes, why the ants can live the peaceful life? Because they do the share of work intelligently and bravely what is allocated to them. Yes, they are not fight with the members, other members of the group or the family. As they are having hundreds of room in their anthill, so that they are staying in the particular rooms, they not interfere in others area. In this way they live the peaceful life. So, before going to see the next questions, we will proceed to the story. How they are living the peaceful life we have seen. So, what are the different areas of their life? Again we are going to see. The queen ant has a pair of wings which she casts off before she begins to lay the eggs. So, we are going to see, you can see on the screen the next part of the story, that is yes, here you can see the queen ant has a pair of wings. Wings, do you know? Yes, mostly we find out the wings in the birds, but here in some insects also wings are there. The pair of wings, what is mean by pair? Pair means a group or number two things are there. For example, I have a pair of shoes, means I have two shoes, but that is a pair of shoes. Same way the pair of wings are there in the ants which she casts off before she begins to lay the eggs. When we talk about the queen ants, they are not laying eggs as soon as they become adult. As they live there, or they just remove their pair of wings, after that they start to lay the eggs. The egg hatch and become groups. Groups changes into cocoons, and the cocoons break to bring forth complete ants. As you learn in the science, the life cycle of the different insects, here also the life cycle of ants, that first stage of the ants is egg, second stage is of groups, and third stage is cocoons, and last one the adult ants. The life of an ordinary ant in the anthill is a book which many of us seldom open. What does mean that? Yes, the life of ordinary insects like ants is very peaceful. See, the queen ant has the pair of wings, and they live or they remove those pair of wings before they started to leave the lay the eggs. So, once again we will revise what we had seen in today's episode. First we talk about the name of the lesson, the tiny teacher. Tiny means the very small one, okay. Very small is known as tiny. So, tiny teacher is nothing but your parents, nothing but your teachers in the school or tuition teachers or your grandparents or any another animal, but it is an ants. Yes, the tiny teacher ants, and those ants are living in the colonies togetherly in the house or home, that is known as anthills, okay. Those anthills are having many rooms or thousands of rooms and passages which are reserved, different rooms are reserved for the different ants like workers, soldiers, queen ant, and the nurseries where they are storing the groups or keeping the groups safely, which are guarded by the soldiers. And as we come to know that they are living the peaceful life because they does not interfere the each other's life, they does not interfere the work of others, so they can live happily without fighting each other. And when we talk about the small one or young ones of the ants, those are guarded by the soldiers and kept in a particular place. Yes, as in our house we not interfere in anyone's room or anyone's life, they are also living the happy and peaceful life without disturbing anyone. So, in next session we are going to see in detail about the ants wings, they are having the wings, how they live, or how the wings will disappear from the ants, and what the moral they gives us, what they teach us, that in detail we will see in next episode. So, till then you have to remember the ants are having different types, yes, and most common two types of ants, which are that? Yes, black and red color ants we have observed commonly in our daily life. So, till then you revise the same lesson or the same part of the lesson and write some particular things, what you think about the ant or what you observed in your daily life about the ants. Just note down in your rough book, like the readings that I have seen the ants, this color of ants, and those are moving in the line, or which type of food they were collecting. That notes you just keep in your rough book, and it will we are taking one more activity for that. So, till then, thank you, have a nice day.